Kodak. We can look at some YouTube videos and see like if they're any good in that. Nikon P1000 night video. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, this might be good. Okay, hang on one sec. I'm gonna turn off here now and see if it automatically goes to oh, it is. I think it is. Hang on. Close this off. Yeah, you're on it. Jeez, hang on a minute. Okay. If I close this one, you're on here. One sec. In a second. I mean, you might have to refresh onto my channel or something. Yeah, okay. I think this is it. Hello, everybody. All right. Fucking, hey, genius, mate, isn't it? Hey. All right, let's turn this off. Right. Let's look at this Nikon P1000. 4 years ago. Hang on. Lunar tour with a Nikon Coolpix P1000. That's obviously. Look at the state of this, mate. No. What was that? It says Merry Christmas. Oh, does it? Yeah, thanks, mate. My admin just sent me a message saying it says Merry Christmas. My title. 1 second. What are we gonna call it? Shopping for UAP camera. Yeah. Fucking right. Yeah. Wait for the beat. Mate, if this is the P1000, it's already purchased. I'm telling you. Let's see this dude here.
G'day there, welcome back. Really good to see you again. Now today I've got a full moon outside and it's a really close big full moon and a beautifully clear night. So I'm going...
Hang on, what's the difference between a P1000 and the Coolpix P1000?
To pop outside and take this thing with me, which is the Nikon Coolpix 1000. Now this is a pretty cool camera for one reason above a lot of other things, and that's this insane 24 to 3000 millimeter lens on the front of it. That's a huge piece of glass, and it's designed specifically for taking shots of the moon. So let's go take a shot of the moon.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And it's really cold. Now I don't know if you can see this or not.
Fucking hell, I didn't know Apple were making bloody Windows now, look.
And it's really cold. Now I don't know if you can see this or not, but up there...
Need a good lens? Ah, see, that's the point. That's a good point, Keith.
And there's actually a little star up to the top left of it as well, which I think is Venus. I'm not sure. Might be Mars.
Yeah, I knew that was Jupiter.
I figured that one out and let you know. But anyway, what I'm doing is actually getting a better shot of that with this thing over here. This is the Nikon P1000 that we've just been looking at inside.
The reason why I'm looking at the P1000, guys, the Nikon P1000, is because somebody in chat said, Ben, no sound?
And I've got it set up here on the tripod.
What? You can't hear anything? Can you hear? Can you hear him? Can't hear the man. You got to be able to hear the man. Jeez. That's never right. Hang on a second. Advanced. What about now? It's fine? Oh, okay, I got, yeah. What about, hang on 1 second.
On and see if we can get a decent shot of the moon up there.
No video, come on.
It's just got the little tiny moon right in the middle there. And over here, I'm going to change it from the auto mode that I've normally got it on onto the moon mode right here. Just turn that around a little bit, and I'm going to get the moon in that little box in the middle. I think you can see that little box there, maybe. There is a little box there anyway. And when I got that pretty much lined up there, it's pretty good. I'm just going to zoom in quite a bit. Right, and then I'm just going to pan up and just sort of recenter it again so that I'm in a fairly good spot. That camera is just set up for taking moon shots, isn't it? Now I'm going to just hit the button. The moonshot automatically puts it on the 3-second timer. There we go. And it gets a really good moonshot just like that. Real easy to get that.
Okay, yeah, but what's it like? Because that's the brightest. Okay, that's good. That's good. But what's it like just looking up in the stars?
What I'm getting is, quite a simple one. It's just that an interesting one.
Has anyone got a link they can send me? Can I see Uranus? Hang on. No, not hang on. I'm not going to show you. Here we go. See, I don't know if I want telescope though, mate. You're saying Google best telescope for stargazing. I don't think that I want to get a telescope. I want like a camera so I can zoom in and stuff. What are we watching? We're looking for a camera to buy, mate. People are looking at this. People are saying about this Nikon P1000. How much is it in the winter sale? 772 quid. Oh, this is the cool pics as well, right? Oh, look, it's on that. Look at that. Nikon stargazing, yeah. Oh, look. Here we go. Yeah, but see, that's a photo. Lychee Squad, hello, mate. Stargazing video. What? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you want. Holy shit. See, there you go, right? So, you know when we see these videos of this type of thing, right? Is this just what this is it, right? This is a star, what it looks like when you zoomed in like that. And you'd be like thinking, fuck me, what's this orb doing? Canon EQS 6D. What cameras do the aliens use? I don't know. You're watching from Italy, mate? I'm going to Italy soon. Yeah, Rambo in Italy soon, mate. Gonna get an apartment, get some spaghetti, break it in half, put it in the no spaghetti breaking off, no. I ain't gonna snap the spaghetti in half. But isn't it, what I'm trying to get at is a lot of the times we see these videos, don't we? And we think, what the fuck is this orb doing? But that's just a star zoomed in, look. That's it. Okay. I don't know, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know whether this is gonna be the right thing. Like, I want to be able to... Let me just, before I knock it, let's just look in a bit more. Look at this. Did someone just say the EOS? The EOSR?
Well, hello there.
Hello, all right.
Here we are on Sunday, June 28th, 2020 at 8:40 p.m. up here in northeastern Ohio. And that's in the United States of America,
Come on!
for those who don't know. And up here in our southwest sky, real high up there, we have a 57% lit moon up there, according to the Sky Safari Pro app. And tonight we're testing out the Nikon P1000, which I've been having problems with. And I'm not sure, but it might be working okay tonight. It wasn't earlier today, and it wasn't the other day, but... Let me shut that information off. And we're out here near about the same time we were
Look
last
at that.
night.
Jesus, man. Holy fuck.
And so far, the moon looks like it's coming in pretty well. Let me see where we're at here. I think this is about as far as we could go. 3,000 times
What?
2 on the setup we had last night.
Holy shit. Look, there's the flag.
Yeah, so far, it looks pretty good. But let's go in all the way. Yeah, those craters are coming out pretty nice.
Mate.
Okay, so we'll stroll around a bit. Yeah, it does look okay.
Okay, yes,
But,
okay.
There's still some issues here with it. The colors it's producing is not... They're just way off the scale.
The digital lines are bad. Come on, man. Well, I mean, okay.
And there's been some digital lines, too, that have become very prominent.
Oh my god, I would be
That
super happy
focus
with that.
issue that I was having.
So hang on. So this is the
Seems to be
Nikon.
okay now.
Let's just see. Here we go. Oh, okay.
As we can see the clouds rolling over top of it. But yeah,
I need it to be like night. Here we go. Hang on.
now that's as far as we can go in with this camera, this f2.8 lens. But now that's as far as we can go in with this camera.
I got to be honest. The lens is going to be about $1,000 as well, isn't it? Let's be honest. At least $1,000.
Still not as good as I would like, but wow, look at that bunch of craters upon craters there.
But I'm telling you, mate, if we can properly do it, I'm prepared to spend that.
Pro to go
Excuse
in
me.
any further. I could do the stack.
I just want to see somebody. Right. I wonder if you can help me. There was a video that I saw a while ago, and it was like a clip of a documentary or an interview or something like that. And it was this guy sat down outside. I think there was a tree in the background, right? He was sat by a tree, and he was talking about the time that he managed to capture a UAP, right? This UFO just flying, and he was tracking it, and it was night vision. And he says, you know, sometimes when you do this for years and you don't see anything, or months, you don't see anything, you feel like you're going a little bit crazy. Am I just looking at satellites and stuff like that? But when you see something as obvious as this, it makes it all worthwhile. And the footage was in night vision, right? What's this, Sony X night vision cameras, Tony? And that's the sort of shit that I want, right? The camera that he managed to capture that on, that's what I want. Sony X Opsin. Hang on, let's just see this a minute.
Introducing Psionics Nightwave, the ultra-low-light camera system that will revolutionize boating as we know it.
Boating? What?
It has the power to turn...
All right, what?
Now you don't see me. Now you do.
That's what I'm
And
talking
in
about.
color, at night.
This is what I'm talking about.
All right, guys,
And
so
it's named after Aurora, my daughter.
while we were at the 2018 Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, we ended up seeing a pretty cool
Keep the comments clean, please. I tried to divert by talking about some... Right, just stop. Exactly, just stop it.
company called Psionics there. Their product was pretty interesting, to say the least, so I had to reach out and inquire.
Stop it! Yes, Maximum.
We got our hands on the product, so today we're going to...
We got the hands on the product. No, stop it!
Box it. So Psionics is the name of the company we reached out to.
Right, I've got to
They
skip
make
this because
something
you're being
called
rude, you lot.
The rechargeable and removable battery. Now, from what I understand with this, they went any higher than 720p. You know,
I know it's
basically
natural,
night
don't
vision
worry.
Takes big pixels, so this camera would be probably, 5 times the size and 10 times the money if it was like a 1080p or a 4K camera. So, Psionics is the world's first action camera with color night vision, completely waterproof. Aurora allows you to view
I think we found it, guys.
and record your adventures, the adventures of Apple and Rob, all day and night in monochrome or color night imagery. Enhance your personal safety while capturing all the excitement under near moonless starlight.
So it's
Alright.
completely waterproof.
Oh, well, IP67, I think that's pretty good waterproof.
Is that like our phones? What's our iPhone?
Yeah, I think it is.
67 as well.
I think so. We'll have to double check that.
Look it up.
Right, I'm going to see what it's
Kickstart
like.
guide.
Step outside real quick.
Oh, it's
Just take a look at the sky or something. Really?
wow. Seriously?
Oh, it's small,
What's
isn't
this
it?
one on? Night vision or twilight?
Twilight.
Oh my god. Really? This looks amazing.
Okay, but can you link that to a camera and
Let's go show
stuff?
people at home what it looks like.
This is 7 p.m.
Scanner Guy 1968. Just look. Hang on.
after sunset on the iPhone X. This is 7 p.m. after sunset.
So she's
on the
linking it to her
Scion
phone or something.
Night vision camera.
Mate,
set
this is
to the
what-
twilight mode.
This is what I'm talking about.
This is night vision, green, night glow.
This is what I'm talking about, guys.
This is monochrome night vision.
I've got the see. This is the thing. I've got the dwarf, mate. I've got the dwarf, and it's fantastic for taking pictures of the stars and the moon and planets and things like that. But it's just so much to fucking sit down, put a tripod, balance it out, and it's. I want a bloody click and go. This is what's gonna see. See, this is it. This is it. This is it.
Baby, I see more stars with this camera than I do with my naked eye.
Right. That's what I'm talking about, mate. Because the amount of times that people have said to me that there's certain cameras that will pick up stuff that you can't see. This is the one. Swan 26, mate. Stop it. Oh, I've seen. This is the one I've seen. This is the one I've looked at before. But hang on, what was this? 1 second. I'm sure this was. How much is this? How much is this? Is that it? What's in the box? What's in the box? Hang on. £319. Amazon? £319, 3% off, ladies and gentlemen. Aurora Color Action IR. Hang on, let's just see their website a minute. Aurora Pro. What's this one? Aurora Color. What did they have? Aurora IR. Hang on. Oh no, that's just the infrared kit. $1,251 for the Pro version ATM Amazon. Oh, hang on, did that say deals? Find a dealer. Which one is it you said? This ain't the one. It's not the one, no. I didn't think it was. I thought it was a bit cheap. Austria Vienna, mate. Hello, how you doing? The Pro version says you can wirelessly stream to a smart device. What Mace says? Where's Mace? Where's Mace? Where is he? Where's Mace? Me and Mace have looked at this before. We've looked at this camera before. I might just phone him. Let me phone him. Oh, pro camera. All right, ducky duck duck.
Alright, mate.
What are you saying in the chat, buddy?
Mate, someone's saying about a Panasonic GH6 with red mod. But the only thing with that Psionics one, mate, I don't know if the zoom is all that great on it. Someone else has said that it's not true night vision. I don't know.
The thing that interested me is because
and end up buying something that's not going to be what you want. You want to be able to stream off it as well, don't you?
yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, you got to check that as well, mate. If you can, like, how to stream off of it. But that GH6 with infrared mod, that's basically a proper camera, and you can get different lenses, obviously. But I think you can get infrared mods for it to make it see night vision. And you can also like put any lens on it.
GH6 Golf Hotel 6, yeah.
Yeah, just I've not looked into it, mate, at all. But I reckon it might be a good idea. I think you can do an infrared mod Panasonic GH6. Then if you can, then you can put any lens.
Yeah, okay, but the lenses, I mean, I'm looking at the Panasonic GH6 now, mate. That's 1,600, and then the lens is going to be a fucking, what, 800 quid?
Yeah, they're a lot of money. Be a lot of money, mate, but it's a proper camera. I mean, but if you just want a night vision that you can stream off of, then that Psionics looks alright, mate. It's just I don't think massive zoom. And it'll be limited, like the screen on it's tiny. You know what I mean? You'd have to link it to an external monitor. Stream off of that monitor, that stuff. So
on what?
Yeah.
On
that Psionics one.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little screen on it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It only records 720p video.
Right.
And I don't know if you can stream off it. For you to see it without sticking your eyeball up. Video out on it.
Right.
So you have to buy a screen, then use a cable. Show it on the screen.
Well, I've got a laptop. I can take the laptop out. I've got a laptop.
Yeah.
Problem is,
what I mean, man. You've got to go search it first before trigger, man. Then not fucking tomorrow morning be like that, right? I've got a fucking Psionics camera up for sale.
yeah, but you know what I'm like, mate. I'm quite spontaneous. But the thing, what I was thinking of doing, I mean, that bloody Psionics is going to be better than what I've just done tonight.
100%.
And
100%.
it's like a taster. Yeah, it's like a taster of what, I mean, if it fucking kicks off and starts doing really well and starts seeing stuff, you know, then maybe then I can upgrade even more or something, you know?
Then you can get like a proper camera with mods. Put on into it. Yeah, feel you, mate.
So is it the Pro, yeah? The Psionics Pro?
I don't know, I know that me and you looked into that. That's the one we were looking at, like.
Yeah, it was about $1,000, wasn't it, or something?
Something like that. They did a Pro version, but I'm not sure what the difference is between standard and Pro. But yeah, it was called, named after your daughter, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's the Aurora Pro, but like a black version of sorts. I don't know the difference, mate. Start. Man.
What?
Yeah, we'll start up. Just keeps going into recovery loop.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter, man. I'm glad to live streaming.
What? You were just on V? Alright, yeah, okay. Cheers, dude. Cheers, mate. Big love. Bye-bye. Legend. He's my tech guy as well. He's my tech guy as well as my best mate. Andrew, congratulations, mate. Your miss is about to drop any minute. Congratulations. Ask Grok what camera I should use on X. Right, hang on. Let's just fucking calm down a minute, all right? Let me oh, hang on. No, we want the what was it? The Pro. Okay. We're talking. Oh, look. Do you know what? I don't know if it's just. Is it just me? But I hate buying stuff off of eBay. Like this. I just find eBay a bit like a lucky dip. Not just you? Yeah, it is. It's like matters scams on there and stuff. Okay. Diva shipping. We're talking about... Oh, not in stock. Okay. We're talking about £1,000, aren't we, peeps? Full digital night vision. The Aurora Pro is the top-of-the-range color night vision camera manufactured by Psyonix, capable of daytime, low light, and nighttime recording in color or the monochrome through Psyonix own patent enhanced ultra low light sensor technology. This sensor is the most sensitive in the Psyonix product range. Right, okay. I might get this, guys. Let me get a YouTube video of it. The Sonic Pro.
Hey guys, my name's Sam and welcome.
Hi, Sam.
In this week's video, I'm going to be giving you a full review of a budget night vision camera. This is the Psyonix Aurora Pro.
I wish it was bigger. That's what she said. She didn't say that. But what I'm saying is just like when you're spending £1,000, I don't know. I just feel like you need to get it. I want to be like that fucking boo. Do you know what I mean? Look at these, you know?
Hey guys, my name's Sam and welcome to Prepmatic. In this week's video, I'm going to be giving you a full review of a budget night vision camera. This is the Psyonix
Budget? It's £1,000, mate. Right, fucking Mr. Rockefeller.
Aurora Pro.
Wait for it to get cheaper. Nah, bollocks to that, mate. We got some fucking UFOs to find.
Okay, yeah, we'll be here. We're ready to go. We're in tide, so you just give us the word and we'll launch. All right, thanks. Bye.
I've got the dwarf, mate. Look. I've got it. I'm just saying the reason why I'm not using the dwarf is because it's not a pick up and go. You got to set it, level it, attach it. Like, I've not even begun to start with connecting it to, I mean, I'm going to carry on using it because it's an amazing piece of equipment for stargazing and stuff like that. But I want something you just attach to the phone, look up, live stream, show you guys what the hell's going on, you know?
$100, and then that goes through a couple different
Right
steps
on.
all the way up. X makes a whole line of these that all look relatively similar. You have the Aurora Black Edition, which costs about $600, and then that goes through a couple different steps all the way up to the Aurora Pro, which is what I'm holding here, and this goes for $1,000. Now, you're looking at me like, hey, $1,000, how on earth?
Anne says, I took almost a week to decide on a refrigerator.
Is that a budget
It's
option?
not idiot friendly.
So if you've ever
All
shopped
right.
for night vision devices, a PVS-14, which is a relatively standard night vision device, nothing super special about it.
What I'm saying is that will fit in your pocket, right? I can get in my car and just fucking go. I can just link it to this and, you know, and quickly move it around. If I see something over there, right, I have to go to my app and then manually move it, and then it's going to... and then I have to push it up and like that. You know, I just want to be a bang. There's a fucking UFO, guys, because these things go quick. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's got its purpose. It has.
You between $3,000 and $4,000. So this is 4 times what this is. And honestly, I don't think this has 4 times the performance. So let's go over the technical specs of this really quick and just kind of an overview of the body. Then I'll kind of tell you what I think about it. So this is a night vision
Please say it's good.
camera. Like I said, I believe it has a 44-degree field of view. It is a square screen when you look through it, and you do have a digital layout that tells you battery, the direction you're pointing, and then what mode it's in. As far as dials, on the side here, you have a couple different dials. So this, we have a still picture mode, a video mode, and then a loop feature, which is like a 15 seconds before, 15 seconds after kind of thing. And what's cool about that is you can mount that on a rifle, and every time you have some recoil, it'll give you that 30-second clip right off the bat. You've got a review mode, so you can look at what you already have on the camera, and then you have a Wi-Fi and settings mode at the bottom that you can connect to its app. On the top here, you have a record button, which is pretty easy to find and operate in the dark.
This is what I'm talking about, mate. A button, record, click, 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 video, bang, let's go.
And then you have your toggle switch and a enter key. This controls the zoom while you're walking around. So this will allow you to kind of get that right while you're going. And it's a digital zoom, it's not a mechanical zoom. And then it will also help you scroll menus. Once again, relatively easy to use at night. So on the front, it is manual focus, and this is an f1.8, which means it's got a relatively...
Because I gotta be honest, guys, I'm not doing this to try to like zoom into the cockpit and see the ET start fucking, you know? I don't need that. I just want to see something in the sky, fucking zip, 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 and maybe get my green laser and beep, 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 you know, and then communicate. You know, that's what I want.
Shallow depth of field. For comparison, though, a PVS-14, I believe, has an f1.2 for an aperture, which is even shallower. So pretty easy to use and find that focus. And then you have a toggle here. So at night, you'll put it here. And then you can scroll to twilight or daytime, depending on how much light you have. At its core, this...
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sold. I'm sold. I am going to purchase this tonight. And we're going live streaming.
This camera records in 720p,
What's
which
this?
is incredible.
Nope, this won't work. Nope. What? What? Hey? How is it not going to work?
Low quality. HD full definition, what you're watching this video on right now is 1080p. I film all of my videos in 4K, so I'll put up a comparison between 4K, which is what you see, to 720p, and you can see how small the image size is. So this is probably not a videography HD full definition you have. At its core, this camera records in 720p, which is incredibly low quality.
Well, let's have a little see what 720p is, shall we? Let's have a little look. 720p.
HD full definition. What you're watching this video on right now is 1080p.
It's not, mate. It's 720, and you're looking pretty damn good.
My videos
ain't bad.
So I'll put up a comparison.
That's 720. That's 1080. 720. 1080.
Between 4K, which is what you see, to 720p, and you can see how small the image size is.
You sell them for 650.
So this is probably not a videography tool. Now, a couple other things about the outside of this camera. We have the lens here, which can come off relatively easily.
Daniel, I think 720 is good enough for... Mate, did you see what I was recording out there of my phone? Yeah? Now, obviously, I was live streaming. You can't use the lenses properly when you're live streaming, okay? If I was to go out there and just fucking record or take photos, this camera's banging. But for what I think I want... I'm sort of more interested in, because this camera is going to pick up on stuff that we don't see. That's what I'm interested in, right? Forgetting about the, 720p. Like, let's be honest. Have you seen many 1080p, 2K, 4K, 8K video footage of a bloody UAP? Right? No. No. So I've got to be honest, 720p is probably the most clearest UAP video you're ever going to see. But the thing is, guys, I just don't want to go... I don't want to be spending out mega bucks on something and it just doesn't... It just doesn't go right. It's like, I don't know. I just want to start small, and if it starts going really well, then I can think about upgrading instead of like,
That takes off the lens, and then the battery is right in here. This battery will last for 4 to 5 hours.
Sam says this. Now we all know why you never see clear footage. Yeah.
Of recording, so it works really, really well. And somebody told me that this is actually a Fujifilm battery that you can buy for like $5. I'm not recommending that, but it is kind of cool that you can get this battery. It's not proprietary.
Good question, Mace. I'll have a look.
Right there, and then you have the memory card, so you can change the memory card slot.
He's saying, Mace just asked, does it do video out, which is important. Now we did say it connects to the Wi-Fi, or if you're Spanish, Wi-Fi. So it can connect to your app. So I don't think that's super important.
Does come with 32 gigabytes right in the box. If you do buy this unit, it will come with a pretty high quality box. Obviously, that's not why you're buying any product, but I think they did their packaging pretty well. So it's this nice case. It's waterproof. It has the pressure seals on it. You get an extra battery with the Pro. A neck strap if you want to just wear it around. A micro SD card adapter. And
okay.
I just had 2 batteries, so not a whole lot to talk about there, but kind of cool it comes in this case. So enough about the technical specs and what this comes with. What you really want to know is, does this work as a night vision binocular? And my answer is yes and no. Now, I started being curious about this company a while back, and they were marketing this thing as a little better than a toy. And so my expectations when I got it were relatively low. However, I got out of the box, I started using it, and I was instantly impressed with it. Now, I'm not getting any money for this video. I did get this unit here, but honestly, I could care less. So these opinions are my own. I'm not being persuaded, anything like that. So draw your own conclusions, but that's where I'm coming from. I was impressed by this, and I've been using night vision professionally in the helicopter EMS industry for the last year. I think this is great. Now, is it going to replace my binos on the helicopter? Is it going to be my next door kickers kit for night vision? Absolutely not. What I have found is...
That's what I'm going to do, mate. I'm going to fucking link it like Universal Soldier to my fucking eye. I'm going to have a helmet, like Ramboing it up, mate. Yeah? That's what I'm going to do on my motorbike. Kick ass.
With a little bit of ambient light. So moonlight, starlight, some ambient light from traffic lights, city lights, things like that, this works amazingly well. And you can actually see color definition, which is a huge improvement from a PVS 14, where you only see either a green or a white overlay over everything. So you can actually see some definition here. Now, without ambient light, this falls flat on its face. You start getting this horrible color scintillation on the screen. It's really hard to focus. Even if you can see some movements or silhouettes, it's just not a usable device. However, if you have some kind of device that has IR light built into it that you can actually illuminate stuff, this is a great option for you. Or if you
say that again.
Overlay over everything, so you can actually see some definition here. Now, without ambient light, this falls flat on its face. You start getting this horrible color scintillation on the screen. It's really hard to focus. Even if you can see some movements or silhouettes, it's just not a usable device.
Okay.
However, if you have some kind of device that has IR light built into it, that you
so that's like most night vision, right? Isn't it? Doesn't it sort of just take the moonlight, any light, and just amplify it? Yeah.
You can actually illuminate stuff. This is a great option for you. Or if you do have some of that ambient light, it will also work.
Yeah, so it does need ambient light. That's like most night vision, isn't it? Just ambient light.
Relatively well.
I
would compare this to a Gen 2 device that does need that ambient.
Right, okay. Have you looked into the Dwarf 3 telescope camera with object tracking around? I've got one. I've just shown it. I've got the Dwarf 3. I might have to look into this Dwarf 3, man. I keep on saying it. I've got the Dwarf 3. I've been out a few times. I've taken some shots of some planets and stars and stuff like that. It's amazing. But it's not like look how quick, imagine if I saw a UAP over here now. I could just go, bang, look guys, here we go. We're live streaming. There it is, right? But with the Dwarf 3, it's like I've got to be like, okay, analog to movement, and then it's just going to go, then I've got to go up. I'm not knocking it, right? It's amazing for its purpose, but I think that unless it's in that field of vision and it's tracking movement, maybe I just haven't given it enough bloody workings out. Because like I said on my mobile live stream earlier, they put, because I contacted them, they specifically put a UFO mode on there for me. And they sent me the instructions of how to do it, and by fuck, there was settings within settings within settings, and apparently there's a UFO button. It says UFO. They're quick and brisk. That's what I'm saying. These UFOs are quick, man. What's my budget? Enough to get the job done. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to go stupid too soon. Because also, guys, you got to remember, I don't want to be buying this thing supersonic bloody money, and every time I look out the bloody window it's cloudy because we're in the bloody UK. Not to be too negative, but it is. I mean, tonight was a lovely night, and tomorrow's supposed to be lovely as well.
Light to really make it work.
I just think this is going to be really easy to use
effectively. Now, can you mount this camera to a helmet
it's on
and
Texas.
use it as a night vision monocular or a binocular if you want to get two of them? You can. So this is the arm that I use for my normal PVS 14. We can take this here, put it on the bottom threads.
Oh, wow.
And I can get this on relatively easily. The threads are the right size. I'm not damaging anything here. What I've noticed, though, is that when I tighten it down, I really have to crank on it to get it sturdy. It'll still rotate just a little bit like that, which is kind of annoying. And it sits at an angle. Now, on a normal night vision device, this isn't a problem because this is a circular viewing tube. So no matter which way I rotate it, there's no heads-up display or anything in there. It's not going to change my view. Because this is a square display, now I've got it sideways so I can flip the image in the camera. It's not a huge deal, but it's still going to be this diagonal rectangle that can be relatively distracting, and it has some latency. So if you're just doing handheld, you're not going to notice it too much, that latency. However, when you put it on your helmet and you're using it as a second eyeball, one, you have to zoom in once on this, on the digital zoom, which you're going to lose a little bit of definition. That gives you the 1-to-1. But number two, it's just not super great for that. I had a friend in the passenger seat of a car, was using this, had some deer jump out in front of him. He didn't even see the deer because by the time this saw the image, fed it to him, the deer were way, way past.
Oh dear.
So I don't think this is a door kicker's night vision. I don't think this is your entry into night vision goggles. Where I think it shines, honestly, is a handheld binocular and a...
For UFO! It's perfect for UFO hunting. If you're into UAPs, orbs, then get this.
Gun-mounted camera. So, number one, for the enthusiast, if you just want to go outside, walk around, look at things at night, I love doing that. Personally, I am a nerd, however. So if you like to do that, I think this is a great option for you. It's going to outperform a lot of other budget night vision on the market. And with ambient light, honestly, I think it outperforms a Gen 3. In my experience, for just depth of field and being able to identify things and see at night. Now, it's also great for the hunter, somebody that's either doing target shooting at night. You can film other people under night vision. It looks kind of cool. It made my coworker look kind of like a demon in the video I did, but you get that cool splash on the eye. It can give you some really cool footage while you're filming instead of just shadows. It can also be used to mount on a gun. So you can mount this behind an optic and use it. It's kind of a pseudo night vision there. I think that works.
The day picture looked terrible. That was nighttime, dude. That's nighttime.
However,
that ain't daytime, mate. So that's what I'm saying. It's good.
If you like to do that, I think this is a great on a gun. So you can mount this behind an optic and use it. It's kind of a pseudo night vision there.
People just joined. I'm looking for a night vision camera to look at the stars at night, trying to find UAPs. Okay, and I really feel like this is the one. She's the one.
I think that works okay as long as your life's not on the line. But if you mount this on the barrel or on the side somewhere, you can get some really cool shots, especially with that recoil triggered 15 seconds before, 15 seconds after option there. So that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Now, professionally, I do think its uses are relatively limited, but they're not none. So I did an entire video about night vision goggles and the professional realm, especially EMS. Search and rescue come to is that this is great for SAR teams that might not have the money to spend
what up,
on
Ben?
PVS 14.
From
if you
Stephanie
just need
and
something to give
Peyton.
you a
Thanks
little
for
bit
the
more
shout
visual
out.
acuity at night.
Stephanie and Peyton, thanks for the shout out. Mate, for the $9.99, you best smackaroonies. How the devil are you, mate? Muchas gracias. Right, hang on. Mace's just said look for the Sony A7 III. Sony A7 III. Astro videography.
Alright, let's flip the screen. Oh, and that just lights my face perfectly. Look at that. And the autofocus on my face as well. It's tracking my eyes. That's insane. I can see my composition, see my audio levels. Oh, this is the perfect astro vlogging camera already. 51,200, 102,400, 204,800, 409,600. The A7S II is a camera that literally changed the course of my life for the past 3 or 4 years. It's the camera that allowed me to start the astro vlogs on my YouTube channel, where you could actually see me in the dark environment working under the stars. And it was from YouTube that I started to get more interest in my workshops, and that enabled me to leave my engineering career behind and go full-time as a photographer. It was also from YouTube that I started working with the BBC, providing night sky footage and time lapses for various documentaries, and even
The Draw 3 does have tracking, mate. Yeah, yeah.
co-producing my own documentary Moonshot, which you can watch a 10-minute segment of on my YouTube channel. And even recently, during the COVID-19 pandemic, where all of my workshops were cancelled, all of my public speaking events were cancelled, all of my freelance work was getting cancelled and postponed.
See, this is just like a normal lens and full frame camera, right? The only thing I'm worried about that is I think that you might see a lot of stars and stuff, but it's the night vision, I think, that picks up the things that the eye doesn't see. It's the only thing I'm thinking. This is it. Mace has just said that. Sony has no infrared or night vision, though. Yeah. Can we do a poll here? Engage with your audience. Here we go. What tech should I get for UAP hunting? The Aurora thing? Aurora Pro? What's the other options we were looking at? Just get a telescope video camera. A telescope, yeah. I want ease of like running around and more research needed. I don't think it is, man. I think that Pro is going to be good enough. I think for what I want, it's not super expensive. It's easy to put in your pocket and go. It connects to my phone. Oh yeah, Urbex Hill. What is his camera? Because no, the thing, right? Urbex, he just raises his ISO up. Yeah, that's what he does. He's got a good camera, but I don't think it's right for like stargazing. It's not because that's digital. It's not real night vision, mate. Looks okay on the tripod, does it, Sam? All right, Adam. Night, mate. Take it easy, buddy. I think a full DSLR isn't worth it. Yeah, see, I think because I've got a, you know, that camera I'm using there is a pretty decent camera. Infrared good, night vision bad. Oh, let's ask ChatGPT, shall we? Oh, hang on. What's better to see UAP? Night vision or infrared? Both night vision and infrared thermal imaging have advantages and disadvantages when it comes to detecting unidentified area phenomena. Night vision image intensification. Pros: amplifies available light, moonlight. This is night vision, by the way. Amplifies available light, moonlight, starlight, to make objects visible in darkness. Can capture objects emitting or reflecting visible light that might not be seen with the naked eye. Works well for tracking objects moving against night sky. Cons. UAPs that do not emit or reflect visible light may remain undetected. Image clarity can be affected by its atmospheric conditions, clouds, fog, etc. Limited range compared to thermal imaging. Infrared thermal imaging, okay, IR, detects heat signatures rather than visible light, making it useful for spotting objects that generate heat. Well, they tend to not generate heat, do they? Or do they? Like, we don't really know, but there's no propulsion. There's no heat propulsion from UAPs, e.g. aircraft, hot exhaust, or unknown heat-emitting objects. Works in total darkness, and although certain and through certain obstructions like smoke or haze. Okay. Used in military aviation, experts track unknown aerial objects. Cons. If a UAP is not emitting heat, there we go, or is at the same temperature as the background, it may be harder to detect. Infrared cameras can be expensive and require specific calibrations to detect fast-moving objects accurately. It seems like the night vision would be better, right? With that. Night vision or infrared. Night vision. The poll for you guys. Infrared. Okay. Start poll. Right, it's a poll at the top now. Place your bets now, please. It's close, but night vision is just... Yeah, because the thing is, I think like if it's things to do with heat, I don't want to be seeing something which is like human tech, you know? Bird farts. Night vision seem to have better cons. You're not really going to be looking for UFOs on a cloudy night anyways. Yeah, to be fair. Okay. So night vision won that poll. Stephanie Hendricks, thank you so much for the membership, mate. I appreciate that. So we've got, let's so far hang on.
I turned to my YouTube channel, and although I don't make a great deal of money from YouTube, there's magenta blotches everywhere. The top edge of the frame now really starting to bleed. 409 the speed, so even a lot better. You can see in the upper right hand corner. My frame rates, you need to use a shutter speed of at least 1/120. So zoom, when you consider that it's only a 12 megapixel. Now, one thing to note with the Sony cameras is that the focus magnifier only zooms to 4 times. times. So if you're hard of sight, you may struggle to focus on the stars. It may sound a bit weird that there's only 4 times zoom, but when you consider that it's only a 12 megapixel sensor, you're still zooming in quite a bit on the image. Most other cameras have 10 times. Canon EOS R has 30 times, for example. But for most cases, 4 times is fine.
do you know what? I really feel like I think I should be getting this this Sony Pro. I do, man. I'm happy with the price. I'm happy that. What did May say about a video out? Let me see. I mean, I can connect it to my mobile phone, my app. This is. Oh, what? Okay, let me get a poll here on the go. Should I get? The thing is, even the woman said that she's seeing stuff, more stars than she can see with her naked eye. It says night vision. Who said it's not real night vision? Are you talking about this one? Right, let me just start this poll. At the top there. This is what I'm thinking. Because down here, this is where I can connect to my mobile phone. Because I'm not being funny, right? Even if it only connects to the app and you guys can only see the stars and not my face talking, who cares? You want to look at the stars, right? You'll be able to hear me, surely. Unsubbed. All right. Cheers, mate. What's hopeless? It's named after my daughter. It's a sign. I think it'd be fine for stargazing. You'll be using your... Hang on. I'll be using my phone to stream though, bro. Yeah, but I'm thinking I could like capture... I could capture that. Oh, fucking hell. How do these other people fucking... Yeah, I think I have to look into it. I was thinking I could just screen capture it, you know? Can have two apps going at the same time, programs going at the same time. I could stream off of my phone whilst capturing the actual what my phone is seeing, right? Ask CJ Phasian on YouTube. Oh yeah, hang on. Could DM him. What has he done? Has he done the night vision? Is he? 2 phones. Yeah, yeah. So this is it's digital. This digital night vision. You want a proper night vision. That's what you guys are saying. we've just looked at the pros and cons with the infrared versus night vision, and like night vision came on top. What do you mean night vision will not work? I've literally seen night vision videos of people catching UAPs.
My name is Fernando Medina. I'm a demolition supervisor in Aurora, Colorado. I was always a believer. I always knew that there was something out there. In May 2021, around 9 p.m., Jason, my neighbor, and I
night vision.
get it. And that's when Jason seen it in the sky, and he was like, hey, check it out. I look up, and I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. It was a different kind of event. So I grabbed my camera, panicking, and I just like started recording. And I was like, oh wow.
Just grabbed my night vision camera.
And we were filming it for like at least 5 minutes, just watching it. And I was like, whoa, check it out.
Both of them just happened to have night vision cameras. What the fuck, really?
Oh, no way is that real?
I probably didn't hear the backstory. They might have been hunting or something. I don't know.
No way that real,
Mate, listen. Let me talk through the look. I'm only echoing what ChatGPT says. Okay, so everyone's saying IR, infrared. This is pointless. I'm unsubbing infrared. It's got to be infrared. I've literally just read out the pros and cons, and I've done a poll. And it says that night vision is the way to go. So I'm sorry if that upsets you, but that's how it is. Let me read them again. Night vision, pros, amplifies available light, moonlight, starlight to make objects visible in darkness. Can capture objects emitting or reflecting visible light that may not be seen with the naked eye. That's exactly what I want. Right there, just that one bullet point. Can capture objects emitting or reflecting visible light that might not be seen with the naked eye. Works well for tracking objects moving against the night sky. The cons. UAPs that do not emit or reflect visible light may remain undetected. Image clarity can be affected by atmospheric conditions, clouds, fog, etc. But I ain't going to be going out there looking for stuff in the clouds when it's a cloudy day. Limited range compared to thermal imaging. So the range isn't that great. But again, I'm not wanting to see it'd be great to see the alien, like bloody, flying this thing. If there is even like aliens in them, flying them. Okay, so that's the pros and cons of the night vision. The infrared. It detects heat signatures rather than visible light, making it useful for spotting objects that generate heat, e.g. aircraft, hot exhausts, or unknown heat-emitting objects. Well, we know that there's no heat propulsion. There's no propulsion from these UAPs, like anti-gravity technology or whatever. So that's like you could just eliminate that bullet point. Works in total darkness and through certain obstructions like smoke or haze. That the total darkness thing, I think it's irrelevant because when you're outside, you're gonna get moonlight, you're gonna get the one thing that I do like about that is obstructions like smoke or haze. So potentially you might be able to see through thin clouds and stuff like that. Used by military aviation experts to track unknown aerial objects. Okay. Again, but the military tends to be searching for unknown military threats of aerial, not necessarily searching for, you know, an object that's got no heat propulsion, in my mind, right? So those pros don't really, there's a couple of pros in there, obviously, for what I need. And the cons of the infrared, it echoes what I've just said. If a UAP is not emitting heat or is at the same temperature as the background, it may be harder to detect. Infrared cameras can be expensive and require specific calibration to detect fast-moving objects accurately. I don't see the argument here. Sasquatch use IR, but I'm not looking for a Sasquatch. A Sasquatch would be generating heat. The US use IR for a reason. Yeah, the US use IR for used by military and aviation experts to track unknown aerial objects. But if I'm in the army, right, I'm going to be saying, use this tech, please. Search the skies for unknown aircraft. Unknown aircraft, which is using, well, and aircrafts are going to be using propulsion, right? Like heat propulsion, jets. I'm not going to be thinking, hang on, we're looking for UAPs, as in alien UAPs with anti-gravity technology that don't generate any heat, any sound, any, you know? I think that they don't go up there. They're searching to protect the country. Right? They're not going out there specifically to look for UAPs, alien UAPs, alien bloody technology. Because they don't generate heat. But the only thing that I would say, I would agree on, which I need to look in more, is this digital night vision. If it's not real night vision, then it's fucking useless. Because it does need to be night vision, right? Oh, look at the votes. Should I get the Aurora Pro? 71%. Yeah, because the thing is, like I say, she was seeing, she was seeing stars that she couldn't even see with her naked eye. It was picking up, obviously it was picking up any sort of reflection. And when people have spotted UAPs, right? Weird things, most people spot these things because they've looked up in the sky and already seen it, and then they record it. It's very rare you're going to get a video where somebody's just looking up into the sky and then all of a sudden catches a UAP that only they happened because they were looking up at in infrared. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm more than likely going to go for that. Because the thing is, like I say, it's going to be better than my mobile phone. William, that's what I would say, mate. That's what I would have thought. Auto tracking to keep up with the drone? Nah. I mean, what was that? Like, what was the video that I did the other day? And he saw that bloody laser. This is it here.
Adam, and he's curving. Shit.
Is that night vision or is that infrared? Hang on.
Curve down this way.
California.
Started.
See that color there? That looks like IR. I gotta be honest with you.
California.
Listen, if right, I'm quite happy to say that I'm wrong, but that coloring looks like infrared.
Started here, and then he flew and curved down this way.
Or is that night vision?
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him?
Well, some people say night vision, some people are saying infrared.
Started here, and then he flew and curved down this way.
That green light, would that be different in night vision? Would that be green in infrared? Look, there, look at that.
One right here. You see him? Flying right
Now, this is exactly why I don't think I need to be using the Dwarf 3, right? Imagine me trying to faff with my app now and turning the Dwarf like that, trying to see, like, he's handheld doing this, right? Is that night vision?
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him?
Look how fast this thing's going.
Right
like, you need to be agile with this shit.
Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
yeah.
Flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him.
Mate, I'm telling you, if anyone saw this video and they say, I don't believe in UAPs, get out.
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads. Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
yeah. Yeah, you see him?
Yeah.
And I think that I know Dwarf 3 has UAP modes, tracks moving objects. I know, mate. I know, Kaz. But it's so complicated to look into, to get. It's like, believe me and Mace is a fucking a tech wizard, right? He'd probably disagree, but I think he is. And both of us, speak of the devil, and both of us we're trying to work this thing out, and it took us a whole night just to get it working, to get to the star constellation that we wanted to get to. What's this he's done here? Aurora Pro Explorer. Awesome product. Bought the Aurora Pro kit. Just wish it had a HDMI port to direct connect to a monitor. Using the app is too much lag time to make it real time usable. Hence the 4 stars. Hang on. So I'm trying to drag it as I read it. Maybe the eyepiece module can be swapped with an HDMI module in the future. Hint, hint, hint. Love it otherwise. Really makes night time day looking at the stars opens up a whole world not seen with the naked eye. What was that you were saying? Fusion. Let me DM him a minute. Not Fusion. Where is he? CJ Fasion. There we go. Right, let's see if he gets back. Because that's definitely that. There's night vision, isn't it? That green. I've got to be honest with you. I've got a feeling that video we just saw there, that might be infrared. Has the screen frozen? No, mate, no. I don't know why so many planes are crashing, mate. It's fucking weird, isn't it? I've not looked into it properly, to be honest with you. You know, since my mum's been in hospital and stuff, like the last couple of weeks, I've just been, I don't know, it's just all out of sync. Green is military night vision. Well, I think I'm going to make this a priority to find out. And I got to be honest with you. I think you can go down the rabbit hole of looking into this and that, and there's pros and cons about it all. I think that, like Mace is saying, regardless of, as long as I can see the stars and see more stars than what I've just did tonight, I'm happy. If I can get a camera and look up and see a bunch of stars, I'm happy. Really happy. Especially that because you can see it. The only thing that I think is priority isn't about night vision or infrared. I think either one has got their, like I say, pros and cons. The priority is making sure that it's ease, that I can live stream doing it, right? Like May says, there's a video out that can connect or, you know, easily go to my app and I can live stream it or whatever, you know? That's the thing. I want to be able to live stream what I'm seeing, but easily move around. And I can't do that with my Dwarf 3. So I'm going to leave it there. But I will be getting, I'm just going to fucking do it. And I'm going to deal with it. I'm just going to be, I'm buying one. That's it. I'm buying one. I've had enough. I've had enough of you lot back chatting me. What was that? P1000? I've been there, mate. I finally got the P1000 because at the end of the day, I can use it whenever, for whatever, just ramble it. See, the P1000, this is what somebody said before. I've still got up here, isn't it? P1000. Is it P1000? P1000. And what was it? What was the brand again? The Nikon. The Nikon. Because that was the first thing that somebody said to me in the live stream. And maybe, you know, I could get like a night vision or infrared attachment, right? Fuck it, use both. Double barrel this shit. Ask CJ Phasian. Yeah, I've DM'd him. See what he says. Anyway, we're going round in circles. I'm going to leave you there, guys. Thank you so much for helping me. I really do. I've got something from this. I understand what's important. You know, we've got to go for something. Night vision, infrared, zoom that needs to connect to my phone, able to live stream. I don't think I'll be able to use my laptop because laptops are shocking when it comes to battery power. So I get a maximum extension lead, 50-meter extension lead outside my bloody back garden or something. I ain't doing that. Dual view. Yeah, I can do dual view, yeah. Aurora Pro people send man Caspersight one to test out. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, guys and gals. Appreciate it. Appreciate the help. Stay cool. I'll see you on the next one. Great work, Team Caspersight. Thank you so much, guys. Videos coming soon. As always.